Hello, I welcome to UPSC Prelim Chaturya series of SHANTHA Lakshmi IAS Academy, where we will discuss the daily prelims MCQs from the Hindu, Indian Express and PIB. So let's begin. The first question. Consider the following statements with respect to Aditya L1. It will be the second Indian mission to study the sun. Among its 7 payloads, 4 will directly view the sun, while the remaining 3 will carry out in situ studies of particles and fields at the Lagrange point L1. The Aditya L1 is expected to help study the reasons behind higher temperature of the photosphere than the corona. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none of the above. This was in news recently. Aditya L1 has achieved a crucial milestone by reaching a Lagrangian point after 127 days since its launch on September 2nd, 2023. The key points of the Aditya L1 mission is going to be India's second space-based astronomy mission after the AstroSat and the first mission to study the sun. The earlier name of this mission was named Aditya 1 and it was made only to observe the sun's corona. Now it is planned to be placed in the halo orbit around the L1 point. That is nothing but point in the Earth-Sun system that provides an uninterrupted view of the sun in spite of eclipses at a distance of 1 million kilometer from the sun. It was renamed the Aditya L1 mission. The main benefits of having a satellite in the halo orbit around the L1 point is being able to continuously see the sun without any eclipses. As a result of this, it will be easier to monitor solar activity and how it affects the space weather in real time. The main objectives of the Aditya L1 mission were to understand the coronal weight heating and the solar wind accelerations, to study the particle flux emanating from the sun. The Aditya L1 mission aimed to research the coupling and dynamics of the solar atmosphere. To help to track the storms directed towards the earth and predict their impact. The Aditya L1 mission also aims to study the sun's photosphere, that is nothing but soft and solid X-rays, and chromosphere, that is nothing but UV rays, and carry out 24/7 imaging of the sun. It has 7 distinct payloads all developed indigenously, 5 by ISRO and 2 by Indian academic institutes in collaboration with ISRO. The Aditya L1 is expected to help study the reasons behind lower temperature of the photosphere than the corona. So the answer is only 2 because it will be the first Indian mission to study the sun, not the second Indian mission. Moving to the next question, consider the following statements about financial stability report. The report explains the robustness and the vulnerabilities of the Indian financial system, especially the banking system. It is an annual report prepared by IMF. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 or 2. This was in news recently. The RBI released 28th Financial Stability Report, Evaluation of the Indian Financial System Resilience and Potential Risks. It is a biannual report prepared by the subcommittee of the Financial Stability and Developmental Council headed by the Governor of RBI. The main highlights of the reports were financial stability has been maintained, domestic financial markets have remained stable and fully functional, the banking system is sound and well capitalized, the non-banking financial sector has also withstood these challenges. The decline in the capital adequacy ratio was an account of high-risk weighted assets as lending activity picked up recently. The net NPA ratio stood at 10-year low of 1.3%. Banks will be able to maintain a common equity tier 1 capital ratio above the minimum of requirements 8%. India, along with other emerging economies, is facing several risks of rising borrowing cost, debt stress, elevated levels of inflation, volatile commodity prices, currency depreciation, and capital outflows. So the answer is only one, because it is a biannual report prepared by Subcommittee of the Financial Stability and Development Council, not the IMF. Moving to the next question. With reference to Project Veergatha, consider the following statements. It is a joint initiative of the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Finance. It was instituted under the Gallantry Awards portal in 2021. It aims by providing a platform to the school students to do creative projects based on the Gallantry Award winners. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none of the above. This was in news recently. The third edition of the Project Veergatha, as a part of Republic Day celebration, has witnessed an overwhelming pan-India response. About the Project Veergatha, it is a joint initiative of the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Education. It was instituted under the Gallantry Award portal in 2021. The Project Veergatha main aim by providing a platform to the school students to do creative projects based on the Gallantry Award winners. As a part of this, students framed various art forms like media like art, poems, essays, and multimedia on this Gallantry Award winners, and the best project will be awarded at the national level by the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Education. The Gallantry Awards have been instituted by the Government of India to honor the acts of bravery and sacrifice of the officers, armed forces, and other lawfully constituted forces and civilians. These are announced twice in a year, first on the occasion of the Republic Day and then the occasion of the Independence Day. So the answer is only two, because it is a joint initiative of the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Education, not the Finance. Moving to the next question. Consider the following statement with respect to Indrayani River. It is a tributary of the Bhima River, which again is a tributary of the Krishna River. It originates in Kurvande village near Lonwala, hill station in the Sahyadri mountains of Madhya Pradesh. Which of the statements given above are incorrect? One only, two only, both one and two, neither one nor two. This was in news recently. The reappearance of toxic foam on the Indrayani River once again raised concerns about pollutions. About the Indrayani River, it is a tributary of the Bhima River, which again is a tributary of the Krishna River. The main course of the river, it's originated in Kurvande village near Lonwala, a hill station in the Sahyadri mountains of Maharashtra. The course fed by rain, it flows east from there to meet Bhima River. It flows a course mostly north of the city of Pune. The river has a great religious importance, and the two sacred towns of Alandi and Dehu are situated on its bank. Valvan Dam at Kamshet, situated on the Indran River, is a hydroelectric generating station. The answer is only two, because it is originated in the Kurvande near Lonwala hill station in the Sahyadri mountains of Maharashtra, not the Madhya Pradesh. Moving to the next question. Consider the following statements about Sohrai paintings. It is practiced by indigenous communities, particularly in the states of Jharkhand, Bihar, Odisha, and West Bengal. The region of Hyderabad in Jharkhand that has received the GI tag for this art form. Which of the statements given above are correct? One only, two only, both one and two, neither one or two. This was in news recently. The Bengal will begin their new year with workshop on ancient indigenous art, that is Sohrai painting. About Sohrai painting, it is an indigenous mural art form. It is also interesting to note that the word Sohrai comes from sorrow, translating to drive with a stick. This art form dates back Meso-Chalcolithic period. The theme of the paintings were usually based on natural elements of the universe. This includes forest, rivers, animals, and others. These ancient paintings are made by tribal women with the use of natural substances like charcoal, clay, or soil. The very primitive form of sohrai art was in the form of cave paintings. It is practiced by indigenous communities, particularly in the states of Jharkhand, Bihar, Odisha, and West Bengal. The region of the Hyderabad in Jharkhand that has received GI tag for this art form. It is the art form of the women of the Kurmi, Santal, Munda, Oran, Agria, Gatwal tribes. Sohrai paintings are distinctive for their vibrant colors, intricate patterns, and symbolic motifs. There is a Sohrai festival held every year, marking the harvesting season and the arrival of winter. So the answer is both 1 and 2. Thank you. This is the today's session.